Building confidence through Stoicism. Confidence is often seen as a product of accomplishments or external validation, but the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a different path. By developing resilience, self-mastery, and mental clarity, Stoicism encourages us to develop confidence from within rather than depending on achievement or praise. Imagine tackling life's obstacles with a composed confidence based on a strong feeling of self-trust and unfazed by criticism or setbacks. Knowing comprehending one's ideals, and concentrating on what really important are the foundations of the confidence that Stoicism cultivates. Stoicism enables us to change our perspective through techniques like introspection, present moment awareness, and accepting misfortune as a chance for personal development. Building confidence in this way allows us to feel safe without relying on outside approval or the perfect result. We can face any situation with a steady sense of self-assurance when we adhere to Stoic ideals because they help us create an inner strength that helps us navigate life's uncertainties with resilience and purpose. 1. Comprehending and taking charge. Making the line between what we can and cannot control is one of the most potent teachings that Stoicism has to give. This idea, which Epictetus initially promoted, tells us that although we might not have any control over outside circumstances, we do have total control over our ideas, feelings, and choices. By turning our attention inward, where our impact is greatest, acknowledging this division boosts our confidence. We liberate ourselves from needless concern and self-doubt when we stop worrying about things that are out of our control, such other people's perceptions, the results of our efforts, or unforeseen challenges. Stoic philosophy, for example, would advise us to concentrate on our preparation, clarity, and delivery while we are getting ready for a presentation, rather than worrying excessively about the audience's response. Because we understand that our worth is based on our effort and character, rather than on approval from others, this inward emphasis boosts confidence. We feel more in control of our life when we limit our attention to the things we can manage, which gives us the courage to meet obstacles head-on. 2. Developing inner awareness and self-reflection. Regular self-reflection is encouraged by Stoicism as a means of comprehending our motives, shortcomings, and abilities. Self-reflection shows thought patterns that may be preventing us from moving forward and helps us pinpoint areas in which we might lack confidence. In his Meditations, Marcus Aurelius examined his everyday motivations and actions through journaling as a means of self-reflection. Building genuine confidence requires self-awareness, which is fostered by this self-assessment technique. We can identify limiting beliefs or negative self-talk that erodes our confidence by routinely assessing our thoughts and actions. We may actively swap out negative ideas for powerful, fact-based ones through this procedure. For instance, we might remind ourselves that mistakes are a necessary element of growth if we recognize that our fear of failing prevents us from moving forward. With time, self-reflection enables us to create a more balanced, realistic self-image that helps us appreciate our shortcomings and acknowledge our strengths, resulting in a stable, long-lasting sense of confidence. 3. Using adversity to develop a growth mindset. According to Stoicism, hardship is a chance for development rather than a barrier. The classic quote from Seneca reads, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Building confidence requires a growth attitude, which is fostered by this approach to difficulties. We develop confidence in our capacity to manage life's unavoidable ups and downs when we accept adversity as a tool for personal growth. Stoicism advises us to see every setback as an opportunity to grow stronger and acquire new abilities. For example, rather than giving into self-doubt when we don't accomplish a goal, we might think back on what went wrong and figure out what we could do differently the next time. This proactive approach boosts confidence by reinforcing the idea that we can learn and change. We get more confident as a result of persistently overcoming hardship because we know that we possess the inner strength to face any challenge. 4. Aligning personal values with actions. Living in accordance with one's values is highly valued in Stoicism, and this is essential for genuine confidence. We get a sense of self-respect and inner harmony that bolsters confidence when our behaviors align with our values, such as honesty, bravery, kindness, or tenacity. Because we know we are doing in a way that is authentic to whom we are, this alignment between actions and values removes internal conflict and strengthens self-trust. We may traverse life with unwavering confidence rooted in authenticity when we have this foundation of self-respect, which makes outside opinions and judgments less significant. 5. Accepting failure as an instructor. Failure is viewed as a teacher who offers insightful lessons rather than as a cause for shame in Stoic philosophy. According to Stoics, every setback offers a chance to grow and learn. For example, Stoicism would advise us to evaluate the experience, determine what went wrong, and apply those lessons to future undertakings more skillfully if a project doesn't turn out as expected. By lowering our fear of failing, this way of thinking encourages us to take chances and venture outside of our comfort zones. 2 things that are crucial for gaining confidence. We become more resilient and confident when we reframe failure as a normal part of learning, knowing that we can manage any situation that comes along. 6. Working on present moment attention. Since the present is the only thing we can really influence, Stoicism promotes living in the present. Confidence is frequently damaged by worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, which causes regret and anxiety. By lowering self-doubt and distraction, this present-focused approach increases confidence. We become more conscious of our talents and abilities when we regularly practice the present moment, which gives us the confidence and clarity to confront each day. Additionally, being aware of the present moment enables us to make tiny, ongoing changes that add up to a feeling of accomplishment and development. Focusing on what we can do right now helps us become more confident in our skills and go forward with our goals without being held back by regret or fear. 7. Discovering power in self-sufficiency. Developing self-reliance by putting one's faith in one's own inner resources rather than relying on outside sources for assurance or security is a fundamental principle of Stoicism. However, we may build a resilient confidence that holds up even in the face of adversity or criticism when we establish an internal foundation based on self-awareness and personal values. As we realize that our confidence is based on our own dedication to integrity and personal development rather than on approval from others. This way of thinking cultivates a strong sense of self-assurance. Final thoughts. A timeless framework for developing confidence that transcends flimsy self-assurance is provided by Stoicism. Stoicism encourages us to develop a lasting confidence based on inner strength by concentrating on what we can control, engaging in self-reflection, accepting misfortune, keeping true to our beliefs, learning from mistakes, remaining present, and encouraging self-reliance. We develop an unwavering and empowering confidence when we incorporate Stoic practices into our daily lives, which enable us to handle life's challenges with poise and purpose. Let us know in the comments what you think about the building confidence through Stoicism, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.